be wondering, why did the Supreme Court strike down the president's student loan forgiveness program? You've come to the right place. First, you have to understand there were actually two cases the Supreme Court heard on this matter. One was brought by two students who sued because they didn't qualify for the program, and the other was brought by 6 GOP-led states who said the program would have hurt their tax revenue. The Supreme Court unanimously dismissed the case brought by the student borrowers, saying they didn't have standing to even bring the case in the first place. But the other case, Biden versus Nebraska, which was a 6-3 ruling with all conservatives in the majority and the liberals in the minority, found two things. One, that the state of Missouri, which was one of the states suing, did have standing because the state could prove it would suffer an injury because its MOHELA program, which services student loans, would lose tax revenue if the forgiveness program was implemented. And two, that the president, by way of the Secretary of Education, overstepped his authority by using the HEROES Act of 2003 to justify how he could forgive a total of more than $400 billion in federal student loans. In the majority opinion written by Chief Justice John Roberts, he said, the HEROES Act allows the Secretary to waive or modify existing statutory or regulatory provisions applicable to financial assistance programs under the Education Act, but does not allow the Secretary to rewrite the statute. The Secretary's new modifications of these provisions were not moderate or minor. Instead, they created a novel and fundamentally different loan forgiveness program. In her dissent, Justice Kagan says the court shouldn't have granted standing in either case. She says the Supreme Court should not have heard either of these cases. The first line in her dissent says, in every respect, the court today exceeds its proper limited role in our nation's governance. Regardless of the dissent, President Biden's student loan forgiveness program is over.